How we doing, FG fam? Welcome to another episode of the NMU Wildcats Dynasty here on College Football Revamped. And we are revamped, but we are trying to revamp this team. It is 2-7. We're coming off of a big win, and we've got to take on the 5-4 Central Michigan University Chippewas, who have 3 prospects coming in the building, including 2 4-star players. They also have a tight end out for the season and a running back out for 6 weeks. Welcome to Kelly Short Stadium here in Central Michigan, and we are looking to take on these Chippewas. This is going to be a very tough game. The Chippewas got a very tough team this year that has won some really close games, and they're going to be kicking to us to start it all off. Coe into the end zone to receive, and that one goes right through the back of the end zone. So we'll take it from our own 20. Here goes Baza. Beats a nice little spin move. We don't usually see agility moves from Baza. Here he goes on 2nd and 10, and he is pounded in the backfield for a loss of 2. Not the greatest start for our Wildcats as Alejandro Clink with a throw to Brewski, who drops a first down pass. Not what we really wanted to see, but Central Michigan's going to take over, and there goes Lou Nichols III with a 1-yard run. Now, Lou Nichols was the leading rusher in the country in real life. Let's see what he does here against our Northern Michigan Wildcats, as there's a 4-yard run on 2nd down to set up a 3rd and 5. Can the defense come up big here? Marbles with good pressure, forcing a quick throw, and Sav Rambo making the catch on Swan. So that will get us the football back here on 1st and 10. Alejandro Clink looking to throw. He's going to roll to his right, and he's going to throw it deep down the middle. He's got Brewski, and this time Brewski making up for the drop on 3rd down on the last possession with a 62-yard touchdown score. Just like that, NMU goes on top 7-zip as we check out our studio update. First one of the day is Purdue knocking off Iowa. Purdue sitting there at 8-2. Iowa 7-3. Maybe it's time to rank the Boilermakers. So now we kick it away here with 4:33 to go in the first quarter, and Luke's going to take the kickoff there, and he's going to bring it across the middle, and he has nothing but room. 30, 20, 10, touchdown Central Michigan, just like that. A 97-yard kickoff return to tie the ball game. Here's Clink going right side. He's got Christoph Hornsby for a 12-yard catch. So we're looking to move the football here a little bit more methodically than last time, not just a one play and done. There's Baza Beatson with a nice catch and forced out of bounds after a gain of 4. 3:50 to go in this first quarter. Here's Clink looking to throw. He goes left side, but that one's cut off and intercepted by Reed. What a play by the CMU DB on that one. And Clink just didn't see him having the ability to make that play. There's the throw left side. That one going to Watson. Watson's going to take it across the first down marker and get knocked out of bounds with a gain of 18. So Central Michigan doing some good stuff. Here goes Lou Nichols. He's going to take this handoff and pick up 7 on 2nd and 3 now. Let's see what they got to do here on 3rd and 3. Sermon throwing across the middle. He finds his man Jackson. Jackson with a little bob and weave for 16 yards. Iron Jackson with a 16-yard reception. Here's a play fake, and Sermon looking for the end zone, but he's going to take off with it himself, and he stumbles at the 1 with a gain of 13 yards. Probably could have got in there if he didn't stumble at all, but 1st and goal, Central Michigan. A few chances to get in there, and Lou Nichols is going to take it on the very first chance. A 1-yard touchdown run gives the Chippewas a 14-7 lead. Here's Clink throwing up the middle. He's got Rigoberto Ramirez for his first catch of the day. 20 yards for him and a first down. Now 2nd and 10 on that next set of downs. Clink throwing right side. He's got Kendall Bedgood running a little curl route and picking up just enough for another NMU first down as the clock is ticking down here in this first quarter. Here's Clink. He had a wide open man up the middle, but he goes for Calvin Mentor, and you know what? It worked out all the same. A 14-yard pickup right there. Here's Clink. He had a couple options on that last one. He goes to Rigoberto for 8 on this one. 2nd and 2 upcoming. Here's Clink rolling to his right. He has a man, and it's Hornsby who makes a great adjustment and then a huge spin move to get himself 14 yards. So Hornsby with a couple of nice catches here today, and that ends the first quarter. It's a 14-7 ball game, but hey, NMU is driving. We're going to check out that drive as we come back. Second quarter beginning, and Clink trying to get away, and he just can't. An 8-yard loss. What a sack by Laquan Johnson Jr. So Clink back to the drawing board on 3rd and 15. He didn't want to take the short pass, and instead he's going to take a smack to the face by Eric Reese. So field goal try, and Klump absolutely befuddles this field goal. So no good for Northern Michigan. Ohio State able to beat Penn State in that big-time rivalry game between Ohio and Pennsylvania teams. 8-2 Ohio State. They might look to move to the top 10 soon. Here's Central Michigan now with the football up the middle to Jackson. An 11-yard catch for Iron. Now a 3rd and 4 upcoming. Defense needs to tighten up a little bit. A quick throw, and it is complete to Zahir Swan for 11 yards. What a play for Central Michigan in a big-time spot right there. Here goes Sermon. He's going to take off and run with it. First time he's done that, and he loses the football. Levi Frost covers it up. What a big play for the Northern Michigan defense. They needed a play like this. Look at the hit. It is perfect. Knocking this ball loose, and Levi Frost coming right up behind to cover it up. Big play. Here's Clink, the throw up the middle. He's got a wide open Rigoberto Ramirez running over some defenders, picking up a huge first down in enemy territory here. Midway through this second quarter, there's the throw, and that is intercepted by Hill, a star defender on the Central Michigan Chippewa squad, and he is going to take it all the way back inside the 25. That is a huge miscue by Clink. He read that play completely wrong. Here's Sermon up the middle to Biggins, and that is a biggin. An 18-yard biggin for Narir Biggins for a first down. Here goes Lou Nichols. Nobody there to stop him. A 5-yard touchdown run. And Central Michigan extends their lead to 2 scores. Clink knows he's got to get on his horse and make good throws. That one was tight and dangerous as well. But Rigo able to make the catch for an 8-yard gain. 2:33 to go in the half. Here's Clink looking. He goes up the middle. He's got Rigo again, and another tight catch, and Rigo breaks free. Rigo inside the 20, inside the 10, and finally brought down at around the 8-yard line. Now Clink going to hand this one off. Baza beats and brought down in the backfield. A loss of 2. That's going to put NMU at the 5-yard line here on 3rd and goal. Clink looking to throw. Right side. Calvin Mentor is able to sneak the ball across the plane. A 3-yard touchdown catch for Calvin. And NMU moves to within 1 score. But there's a minute 3 to go for Central Michigan. The defense needs to hold up. But there, Swan making a big catch, and Levi Frost not able to bring him down. That one gains 25 as we get inside of a minute here to go in the half. Sermon under some pressure, but he's got a man, and it's Biggins. And he has only caught big passes, living up to his name thus far. 51 seconds to go now. Central Michigan in really good shape here to score again. There's Jackson up the middle. That's another first down. And a flag on the play, and that is going to be a face mask against Northern Michigan. More specifically, Kaz Cray, the middle linebacker, called on that play, half the distance to the goal, 11-yard play. So 47 seconds to go. Sermon throwing right side. He's got Jackson and Iron Jackson. I don't know why I keep calling him Iron. Iron Jackson with a big touchdown. Sermon's 10 of 11 so far on the day. He has played really, really well. Just that big fumble miscue. So Clink now with a little bit of time. He gets it over to Jace Fye. And Fye with a 12-yard reception going for a first down. His first catch of the day. Clink, a little play fake. A little throw up the middle in traffic to Fye for 15 yards. Fye gets out onto the field. We get some fresh legs. It's working out pretty well so far. There's Coe. Coe, the cornerback, playing wide receiver, the dual threat, offense and defense. Swiss Army knife man making a big play there. Here's Clink going deep down the middle to Hornsby, who breaks free for the touchdown. 35 yards for Christoph Hornsby. And NMU back to a one-score deficit. Here's a big throw from Sermon, and that's tipped and intercepted by Sav Rambo. Rambo with a huge interception at the end of the half there. Unfortunately, knocked to the floor and not able to try to make a return on the play. But hey, just stopping that play is a big thing for NMU as they go into the locker room just down 7. With the miscues and all, that's not too bad. We'll be back to see how the second half plays out. Here we are into the second half of play. Sermon's going to start with it as Central Michigan gets the ball first, and Lou Nichols is brought down for a loss of 3 yards to start their drive off. Now they're going to hand it off to Lou Nichols again, breaking a tackle, and this time going to get past the first down marker before finally getting knocked out of bounds after a gain of 20 yards. You got to watch out for that man, Lou Nichols. 4.5 a carry average. Looks like Central Michigan's going to the run game a lot here in this second half as they pick up another first down on the ground with Lou Nichols. 62 yards for him on the day, a couple of touchdowns. He's been big. That one could have been picked off by Cornelius Jenkins, but instead it goes for a first down from Sermon. Now 3rd and goal as Central Michigan looking to score here to start off this second half. And Sermon looking for a man. He got plenty of time, but he has to throw it through the back of the end zone. A coverage was too good on that play for NMU. So Central Michigan going to settle for a field goal. That one is good with 4:12 to go in the third quarter. 31-21, a 10-point deficit for Clink and this offense. Here goes Brewski, and Brew making a really nice play after the catch, picking up 8 yards. Now 2nd and 2. Here's Clink under some pressure, but he finds Jace Fye, who has a nice stiff arm at the end of that play. 4-yard catch for Jace Fye. He has 3 of them today. That is more than normal. Here's Alejandro Clink rolling to the right. He doesn't see anybody open, so he's going to slide down with a first down. Heads-up play for Alejandro Clink, doing everything he can to get past that marker. Now 2nd and 10. He had a play developing, but he goes for the quick one to Jace Fye, and you know what? Second time today, the shorter play does work out, as these receivers are really good after the catch. Here's a deep throw, and that one to Brewski inside the 10, and he's smacked out of bounds at around the 6. Big play, though. Clink nearing 400 yards on the day. And now Clink looking for the end zone, and it is Aaron Coe. There you go. You love to see the corner making touchdown plays. 405 and 4 touchdowns for Alejandro Clink. It's just too bad he had those turnovers earlier in the ball game. Who knows what the score could be. Here goes Lou Nichols. Really nice patient running from Nichols, and he gets all the way to the 35-yard line with a gain of 18 and a first down for Central Michigan. Richard Lutz on the tackle. Here's Klimczak, and Klimczak with a 7-yard catch. That's the first time we're calling Cade Klimczak's name. And Central Michigan moving the chains again. Here goes Lou Nichols up the middle. Nobody has touched him. Levi Frost tries, but he gets punched in the face. Does not make the play, and that was a relatively quick third quarter. A lot of running from Central Michigan. 31-28 is their lead. We'll be back. And we're back for the exciting conclusion here in the fourth quarter. A 3rd and 4 for Central Michigan. They're looking to pick up a first down, and Lou Nichols is brought down. The convoy of defenders able to bring him down after just a gain of 1. He's over 110 yards on the day. But Central Michigan going to settle for their 2nd straight field goal attempt. And that one is good. They lead by 6. Here's Coe in the end zone, taking it out on this ensuing kickoff. Over to the left side. Aaron Coe is across the 40, across the 50, and nearing the opposing 40-yard line. That is great field position for NMU to start this off. Here goes Clink, right side. Looking for an open man, and he finds Christoph Hornsby, who stays in bounds, makes a spin move, and is knocked out of bounds after a gain of 16 yards. Hornsby nearing 90 yards receiving. Here's Clink. He's throwing up the middle into the end zone for Mentor. It's intercepted. No, that is not the way He tried to take a 50-50 ball to his man, Calvin Mentor, and it just didn't work. So Central Michigan with a 2nd and 4, and there's Lou Nichols with a first down run of 13 yards. 4:37 to go in the football game. There goes Lou Nichols again, and what a cut! What a cut by Lou Nichols. He almost had nothing but grass in front of him, but a nice tackle from behind. Here's a 3rd and 12, and that tips off Matzek. Not able to make the play, and the defense is happy about it. They will get the ball back, but not as good a field position as they had before. But there's Calvin Mentor, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 50-yard line. A 30-yard catch for Mentor. 2:57 to play in the game. Time of the essence. Big throw up the middle as he's hit, and Clink gets it away to Rigo for 34. Couple of huge passes. Now 2:38 to go. He's taking a shot at Brewski, and that one's knocked away in the end zone by Willie Reed, who already has 2 interceptions on the day. Josh Allen had to come in that game after Clink took that shot, and Allen was the one incompleting there, and now Allen's the one throwing the touchdown up the middle for 15. So he tried to take a shot to the end zone. It didn't work out. Unbelievable. Josh Allen had to come in there, and he makes the throw up the middle. Here's the throw left side to Klimczak. Klimczak for the first down as Northern Michigan has their first lead of the ball game at 35-34. So now Sermon going to hand it off to Lou Nichols. Why wouldn't you keep going on 3rd and 2? Lou Nichols just plowing ahead. Central Michigan now with 170 rushing yards. It is clear that they came out with a plan here in the second half to run the football. Now it hasn't worked because they have relinquished their lead, but man, good running by Lou Nichols all day long, and there's another 6-yard gain, just slow and steady as he goes. A 2nd and 4 with under 30 seconds to go. That one's thrown out of bounds and incomplete. This is huge for the defense. 3rd and 4 with 22 seconds to play in the ball game. And they give it to Biggins, and he is going to cross the first down marker. You just can't let him get across that yellow line. There's Sermon. He gets it over to Iron Jackson for a 5-yard reception. Now it's 2nd and 5. Coming really, really close to the end here. Klimczak makes the play, and that is an 8-yard catch that is going to get them a closer field goal here. It's around a 37, 38-yard field goal. It is up, and it is down the middle. Central Michigan with a 2-point lead. Josh Allen still in the ballgame as Clink gets hurt, and he will throw another interception to Reed. 4 turnovers by this NMU offense. Now, you can't really blame Josh Allen. We all know he's just a walk-on. But Lou Nichols with 159 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Central Michigan able to pull away in a heartbreaker in this one. Clink did all he could in this one. A couple of miscues, quite a few little miscues, a couple of bad interceptions that he would like to have back. But man, this team played its heart out today. Look at that, 485 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, a 65% completion rate. Just got to cut down on those turnovers. The running game wasn't much of a help today. I know they didn't get a ton of attempts, but when you're running 6 times for -4 yards, coach isn't going to give you the ball. 162 yards for Rigo, 101 for Brewski with a touchdown. Aaron Coe coming over from the defense, 41 yards and 2 scores. You'll love to see that kind of play from a dual offensive-defense player. No sacks from the defense is big because CMU had a lot of little quick passes, and we weren't able to get into the backfield and use one of our strengths. The forced fumble there and the recovery from Frost, that was big. That helped us get into position to get another score. As we take a look at some of these scores, most of the ranked teams were beating the unranked teams that they played. Florida State had a nice close one. We did take a look at that studio update of the upset of Purdue over Iowa. Don't see many other upsets here on this board as Ball State is now a ranked team in our conference. So I guess go Ball State. You want them to represent. Indiana able to beat Michigan. That's a rank versus a rank. And you can see that we take the L. Kent State over Akron, who was having a good season up until then. Western Michigan kills Buffalo. Miami of Ohio over Ohio. Toledo over NIU, and Ball State over Bowling Green. Our next opponent is going to be Kent State, and they are 4-6. They're a little bit better than us, but hey, we have the points per game. we'll see what we can do. Kent State, that is their schedule. This is our schedule. We've only beat Toledo and Buffalo. We'll see if we can add another win. You can see their top performers, our top performers, a lot more volume, especially at the quarterback position, but a lot more interceptions. And we definitely do not want that. Give me any score predictions that you have in the comments section below. I appreciate your guys' support on this series. The last video was absolutely insane. I did not expect over 500 views on that last video. Let's keep that going, boys and girls. Make sure you drop as many likes as you possibly can, because that is what's helping new people get in here. And shout out to all the channel members: Cass Cray Gaming, Rigoberto Ramirez, Raider Bear Comics, Christian Horn, Derek Vance, Clink24, TNJ, Jeffrey Kendrick, David Morslander, and V-Dub Productions. Come over and hang out on Twitch. Link is in the description below, as well as the Discord. I love you, and I'll see you.